All right, hey everyone, I am back, and this time we are finally ready to hit Mephisto. If you are just joining me for the first time, we are working on the Unholy Grail. This list of items right here are our goals in D2, and I'm working towards chipping them away. It's going to take me like 5 years to get done. Let's see how far I get. So far, we have just quested our first sorceress through hell, and now need to get the basic sets and uniques from Mephisto. Really the gear that we need to farm LK next, going for that Enigma to unlock Paladin. And so yeah, respec to pure Blizz. I played through the game as a Blizz baller, so Blizzard Fireball hybrid, and now respec to pure Blizz so I can moat trick Mephisto. And without further ado, I'll jump into some demo runs. So while we're looking at these demo runs, this is a little bit further into the process after I have some more decent gear, but I'll talk through the items that I'm looking for. So I would not leave without Shako. I don't need that for LK, but I want it in general. Wizard Spike, which I need for LK. Arachnid Mesh, need it for LK and just in general. And then Viper Magi, I was lucky enough that Nightmare Bale dropped it for me, so I do not need it, but I would need that for LK. And the odds of those from P1 Mephisto are about rough numbers: 1 in 800 for Shako, 450 for Wizard Spike, 1100 for Arachnid Mesh, and 600 for Viper. Again, we don't need that last one. But yeah, let's see. Is it going to take me longer? Is it going to take me less time to get it? Am I going to get lucky? We'll find out. Usually see people recommend farming him on P3, but if you are like me, a Blizzard Sorc who just made it through the game, you're not going to have like a ton of powerful gear. P3 is probably best if you're like a Fireball Sorceress with Infinity, but if you are moat tricking and looking for the basics, then P1 is definitely better. We have done the math on the Pure Diablo forum, and P3 Mephisto is about 9.5% better than P1. In my experience, they take a lot longer than that. So P1 it is. As these runs are wrapping up, let's jump into looking at the drops. I was going to try to farm a Countess for a Limb Rune for wealth, but you can see that it didn't go too smooth, so I eventually just moved on. Right off the bat, on run 14, we find Andes. That is awesome. Yeah, in-game helm, I would use Cham Andes most commonly for Merc setup for in-game and LOD. And then we found an even better Viper Magi from Mephisto. Check that out. 35 all res, 12 MDR. Then run 72. Heck, one item off the list. Let's go. We got Wizard Spike. And then next we find a Grand Charm, a unique Grand Charm. Geeds, is it going to be a good one? What do you guys think? Let's go. That'll carry me through for a long time. 184. Got the chance cards. He's gonna roll high too. All right, I can't believe I knocked that out so early. That's gonna be used for a long time to come. And I didn't include it in the must-haves list, but we do need a FCR gloves for LK as well, but they're pretty easy to find, one of the two, so I didn't even include it in the list. But yeah, we have Mage Fist here, so check that off the list too. And then on run 240, I somehow did not record the Shako. I could not believe we found Shako and Wizzy in the first 250 runs. I mean, that is lucky. The defense was low roll. A nice little TC3 from Mephisto. Give me that Fell Oak. Then I would occasionally run Pendle when he was TZ'd for levels. I was trying to get my Sorc up to like 92 so I could craft some caster amulets. 93 is when you can use all gambled amulets, but at 92 you can use like 90% of them. I found this nice little Pluck Eye, so I thought I'd include that. And run 375, we got Lidless, so now that add +1 skill to our kill swap. Then here at run 391, major upgrade, Alibaba. I would normally dump some like random MF charms in there, or jewels I mean, but I didn't have any. Here's this nice little druid amulet for twinking. Twinking's like if you give a new character's gear. All right, Facet, first one. All right, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, and I thought I'd just show this one. This I thought was funny. I hit these chests between Blizzard because why not? And I found a unique from one. So yeah, I think I found a couple through there. Now we got 460, but nothing super good. Oh, let's go, Ariats. And how's the roll? Right. Found a unique ring. 20 Dex Ravenfrost. That was my first Ravenfrost. I could not believe that. This sorceress is just too lucky. Got a little rare ring. What are we looking at here? Oh, yeah, nice little dual leech. That's nice to find. Oh yeah, I recorded that one just because I thought it was funny seeing so many uniques. And then on run 523, we have a rare spiderweb sash. Come on, so close. It'd be amazing to leave that quick. 535. I found a set cap from killing Cow King. Here's our second set cap. What the heck? Sork too lucky. Let's go. That's a Grail relevant. And then run 539. We got Bane Ash. That's another rare TC3. Yeah, sorry, I did not record the video. We'll get better about that, I promise. And then check out these rare boots. That is pretty good. That's like... yeah, I could use this into endgame for sure. Run 548. What do we have? Wow, that's a pretty rare one. That's a Cerebus Bite. Oh, and then this one I thought was funny. I almost saved an exit. I like these little graphic glitches you get every now and then in D2R. Kind of amusing. And then we got our second Shako, run 565. So I at least got some Shako drop on video. And here is the defense on that. I had already socketed it. Sorry, I did not record the ID. Then here I am running TZ Pendle. I had to take a screenshot of this. He dropped a rare Sacred Armor while TZ'd. What the heck? Can you freaking imagine a unique one that early? Run 579. We got String of Ears. How's the roll? I love this item. I often use it on melee characters. Usually like it better than Dungos myself. Not bad, not bad. Go. 622. Oh, nice. A little Jalal's little playthrough helm. I was showing how I stash the stuff. I was picking up almost every unique because I cannot be bothered to track what random small grailers I have this early, which ones I have and which ones I don't. I was just picking up almost every unique and set for Mephisto and dumping them in the stash as fast as I could between runs. But yeah, here's the roll on Jalal's. And then run 670, I somehow screwed up the freaking recording. I was so happy to find this. This was one of my nice to haves. This is like 1 in 6k from Mephisto, this Azurath. He is more like 7k. He is the best spot to get it, but it's extremely rare from A level 85 areas. And so I was really hoping that I would find it from Mephisto because I know like Smalps Gaming, if you guys watch him, he swears by running the Azurath on the offhand for grief for a Whirlwind Barb. And I wanted to test that when I'm doing like TZ runs with the Barb, which is forever from now to be fair. But it was nice to actually have something useful off the list. That was pretty rare. Then run 720. It is over. Guys, I was prepared to do like 2,000 runs for this thing. I thought it was going to be like a big grind video, but this work is just too dang lucky. So let's take a look at this defense roll. All right. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, yeah. Out of Mephisto faster than I could have ever expected. Super lucky. It was about 8 hours farming total. I kept some, I love tracking my runs and stuff, so 720 runs, and the first 100 runs I averaged like a minute a run. They were pretty slow. I had low plus skills and was picking up even more stuff than I did later, and you know, you just get better as time goes on. But over the whole 720 runs, I averaged about 40 seconds per run, and the last 100 I averaged just under 34 seconds per run, so you can tell it sped up just quite a bit. Next up is LK. I'm going for that Enigma to unlock the Paladin. Can't wait to actually like get into some in-game items, some high runes. Should be fun. All right, you all, we have done it. This channel has made $10. I cannot believe it. Thank you to Inforka for the extremely generous donation. He must be in extreme money bags, and we love to have him around here. But I was planning, if we made that $1 that I was hoping to make from playing the best game ever on YouTube, the next goal was going to be $10, of course. But we already annihilated that, and so now we have to bump it up to 100. Do you guys see this thing right here? The Blue Yeti microphone. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Hopefully my sound is okay. But I actually bought this to make these YouTube videos. My wife thought I was crazy. Can we get this Blue Yeti paid for with the channel? I don't expect it to come soon. Every dollar helps. We're going to need some real prodigious fat cats in here watching the channel, sending me 50 cents. Anything helps. I love it. Thanks, guys. Let's grind it out. Let's get there.